water pollution. Ano nga ba ang water pollution? Tatalakayin natin sa ating documentary.
Napaka-importante ng gawa ng ito yung ating katawan ay bumubuo ng malaking porsyento ng ating katawan na yan. Kapag ito'y nawala sa ating katawan, na-dehydrate tayo, maaari natin ito pagkakaroon. At ito rin ay tumutulong sa palinis sa ating katawan dahil na magpaligo o mag-detoxify yung ating katawan, matutulis na. At kung tayo man ay nakakaranas ng pagkabuto, hindi man tayo kumain ng mga solid food, pwedeng pag-inom lamang ng tubig ay nakakatulong na ito sa ating katawan. Yun lamang, maraming salamat.
Kasi ang sanhi ng water pollution, syempre if observant tayo everyday life, if dadaan ka sa mga creek, sa mga tabing ilog, sa mga estero, number one cause, and hindi natin may deny, is yung pagtatapon ng basura. Yung, especially if parang talagang walang disiplina yung pagtatapon ng basura. So sa tingin ko, yun.
Viral sa social media ang video ng lalaking walang patumanggang magtapon ng basura sa ilog. Puspusan man ang paglilinis ng otoridad sa mga ilog at pumping station, tila nababaliwala dahil sa mga ganitong tila walang pakialam sa kapaligiran. Nakatutok si Isay Reyes.
Batiko sa social media ang inabot ng lalaking ito na nakuna ng video habang nagtatapon ng basura sa isang ilog. Walang pakundangan niyang inihagi sa ilog mga itim na plastic bag ng basura. Hindi pa malinaw kung saan nakunan ang video. Ang mga basurang itinatapon sa mga ilog, sanhi ng pagbaha tuwing tag-ulan. Sa tabi ng Estero de Quiapo kung nasaan ang Quiapo Pumping Station, karaniwang dumarami ang mga langaw kapag umuulan. Tambak kasi ang basura.
Pag nahukay sila, mabaho. Pag hindi naman mabaho.
Hindi po nagkakasakit yung mga bata.
Ay, hindi naman. Tinatakba namin.
Para yung amoy.
Parang amoy. Pag kumukuha sila ng basura, tinatakba namin, pati yung mga plato namin.
May 54 na pumping stations ang MMDA. Nitong mga nakaraang buwan, sumailalim sa rehabilitasyon ng 12 sa mga ito, kabilang ang nasa Quiapo at Binondo.
Itong mga pumping station natin na ito ay kinonstruct pa yan mga 30 years ago, yung iba dyan more than 30 years ago. So, last 2014, nag-start tayo ng rehabilitation. Tapos, in-increase natin yung capacity by 25%.
Dati pinapatakbo ang mga ito ng krudo pero ngayon, dekuryente na. Mas marami na ring nabobombang tubig. Araw-araw, sandamakmak ang nakukuhang basura na hinahakot naman papunta sa mga dump site. Isay Reyes, Nakatutok, 24 Oras.
A Vancouver photographer has just come back from the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's a remote area of the ocean near Hawaii where plastic and a lot of other junk we throw away ends up. The photographer was shocked by what he saw. Trisha Bernacer now with that story.
Midway Atoll, a tiny island in the North Pacific. Thousands of birds live here and die, their bellies full of plastic bits.
In opening their stomachs and seeing all the plastic, we also were always presented with the juxtaposition of this incredibly beautiful natural paradise out here.
The plastic is trapped in the North Pacific Gyre, a slow-moving spiral created by a high-pressure system of air currents. Midway is a third of the way between Hawaii and Japan.
Most of the plastic found in this part of the Pacific Ocean is sludge-like or in a soup, but there are also lots of little bits like this just below the surface.
And there are bigger pieces not broken down yet.
This came aboard in the belly of an albatross. So an albatross was out feeding at sea and saw this floating around, or maybe it had fish eggs all over it because fish lay their eggs attached to things that are floating in the ocean. And he scooped it up and he brought it back to the island and he fed it to his baby bird, and the baby bird died.
Chris Krug spent 5 weeks on the island, taking pictures and filming the plastic's effect on the birds. Krug worked with a team from the U.S. and BC, including Emily Chartrand, a high school student from Penticton, hired to blog about the project. Krug's made a living filming rock stars and models. But this is closer to his heart.
This is the first time I've seen anything like this.
Krug, who is an avid environmentalist, found the assignment challenging.
I mean, I was out there shooting lots of rolls of film, all which come in a little disposable plastic housing, you know. And
Krug and his colleagues will go back in the fall when the birds that still can fly leave Midway, leaving thousands of carcasses, bellies full of toys and bottle caps.
oh, tell me you didn't have this when you were a kid.
Fisher-Price?
Little people, right? Yeah, Fisher-Price Little People. You can see these all have kind of a similar shape and size, and that's because
A lot of fishing
albatross
tackle,
swallow them up out there.
Teresa Lalonde, CBC News, Vancouver.
Kasi may mga ibang malls na hindi gumagamit ng tamang proseso, yung proper sewage disposal system. At hindi lang mga malls, kundi yung mga bahay na nakatira malapit sa dagat. Kaya ang mga tubig sa dagat or lalong napupulyo.
Para sa akin, ang nagkakos ng water pollution is yung mga factories na syempre walang permit tapos nag-release or nagtatapon sila ng mga chemicals. Nag-dump sila ng mga chemicals sa mga maliling dumps.
It can have a massive effect on the environment. This river runs through one of the main textile and tannery areas in Dhaka. It's one example of just how bad textiles pollution can get. Untreated waste from dyeing and washing processes flows freely from the factories, and that's not the only thing going straight into this river.
Palagi ko, yung isa sa mga naging dahilan kung saan hinang pagdumi ng tubig ay yung oil spill. Ito yung pagkalat ng langis sa ating kapaligiran, lalo na sa ang tubig na gawain ng mga tao. At isa rin itong kanyang pollution. Isa sa mga dahilan nito ay yung tinatawag nating alphating sa mga tangke. Ito yung pagkagiba ng parte ng barko na nagiging dahilan ng pagkasira ng daan ng langis at nagiging sanhi ng oil spill.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Made to feel the way that every child should sit and find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very bad
Even during these modern days, when ships are equipped with advanced technological devices, oil spill continues to be a major threat to the marine environment. With vast numbers of people living and depending on coastal areas for fishing and tourism throughout the world, the consequences of oil spills can be serious. Oil companies, ship owners and shipbuilders shoulder the responsibility of preventing such a disaster. Most man-made oil pollution comes from land-based activity, but public attention has tended to focus most sharply on sea-going oil tankers. In general, lighter refined petroleum products such as diesel and gasoline are more likely to mix in the water column and are more toxic to marine life. But these products evaporate quickly and do not persist long in the environment. Heavier crude oil of less toxicity can remain on the water surface for much longer. As oil is lighter than water and does not decompose, it will remain on the surface for a very long time. As it is also flammable, oil spills can often fuel ocean fires.
Bilang estudyante, dapat masabihan yung mga estudyante na huwag magtapon kung saan-saan. Hindi naman natin yun ikakayaman kasi yung iba arcade. Kaya dapat alam natin bilang estudyante kung saan tayo dapat magtapon at kung saan dapat hindi. Okay po. Thank you po.
Tapos tingin ka sa kanan, sa kabila. Okay. Okay, explain.
As a student, I can at least help or reduce water pollution by joining a campaign na sa tingin ko talagang makakatulong siya na maglinis ng mga katubigan natin. At dahil doon, magkakaroon, for example kasi, na makikita ng mga tao na naglilinis kami sa mga katubigan at dahil doon, makikita nila na naglilinis kami at meron silang kusang loob na hindi na magtapon kung saan-saan. Magkakaroon sila ng disiplina na wag na tayong magtapon dyan kasi hindi siya nakakalinis, hindi siya magandang tignan sa katubigan natin at dahil doon, magkakaroon tayo ng magandang environment. Bilang estudyante, may sarili akong paraan upang makatulong na makaiwas sa water pollution. Isa sa mga ito ay ang pag-lessen ng paggamit ng mga plastics. Instead na gumamit tayo ng mga plastics, gumamit tayo ng mga eco bags na nakakatulong din ito
Minsan lang?
Pero halos ganun, araw-araw kasi marumi. Bumabagsak na yung pinaghugasan ng plato, pinaglalabahan, sakit beta nandyan.
Gagawa naman yan basta may mga cooperatives yung mga local tsaka yung mga other agencies concerned natin. Kasi like dito sa Manila,
malaking pagbabago pag nalilinis namin, malaking pagbabago sa tingin ng mga tao, lalo't pag kami mga bisita. Dati malinis na. Dati na saka mga hindi na mabaho yung ilog.
At bayan, taon-taon na lamang po tuwing ganitong summer tag-init, dumadagsa ang mga kababayan natin upang maligo sa Manila Bay. Kahit taon-taon din, ipinagbabawal ang paliligo dito dahil nga sa walang kasing dumi ang Manila Bay. Pero bakit nagpipilit silang maligo at ano ang panganib na dulot nito sa kalusugan, lalo na po sa mga bata? At pasintabi po sa mga naghahapunan habang nanonood sa Part 1 ng KSP. Kabayan Special Patrol. Masayang nagtatampisaw sa tubig ang mga bata. Naghaharutan ang ilang teenager sa salbabida. Kanya-kanyang latag ng banig ang bawat pamilya. may nagluluto at may kumakain din. Kaya nagmistulang beach resort ang mabatong gilid ng Manila Bay sa may Ross Boulevard sa Maynila.
Ulibog sa Boracay. Ulibog sa Boracay. Kaya dito na lang kayo. Yes, sir. Libre pa. Yes, sir. It's more fun in the Philippines. Yeah.
Okay naman po dito kasi summer ngayon eh. Dito maganda dito, sulit pa kami.
Kuya, anong niluluto mo?
Lata lang yan.
Ano yan?
Alimasag.
Alimasag.
Ayon sa mga eksperto, ang Manila Bay ay isang malaking basurahan. Patunay nito ang mga nagkalat na basura, maitim na kulay ng tubig at dumi ng tao sa mga batuhan.
Pag yung mga basura dito galing sa dagat, madadala dito ng ng high tide at saka alon. So hindi na siya nakakabalik. Nakukulong na siya sa pagitan ng mga bato.
Paliwala kay Ginang Jennifer Paderes na galing pa ng Sandigan Bayan sa Quezon City ang maruming tubig na isinama pa ang kanyang sanggol.
Hindi ba kayo natatakot magkakasakit dyan?
Hindi naman po yan.
Bakit?
Alaga ko naman sa
Madumi daw yan eh.
Iba naman sa ibabaw lang yung malinis na tubig.
Hindi rin alintana ng mga naliligo ang palutang-lutang na patay na hayop sa tubig.
May buto eh oh. Kaya tingnan nyo, ang dumi-dumi niya, naliligo kayo dyan oh. May bulok na aso yata yan. Yeah.
Paliwanag ng mga naliligo, hindi naman sila nagkakasakit mula sa tubig ng Manila Bay.
O, hindi ba nagkakasakit yan dyan?
Dito nga po gumaling yung hikay.
Gumaling yung hika niya dito sa paliligo. Oh, hindi, yung mga skin diseases, gano'n. Wala naman. Hindi ba nagkakasakit yung mga bata? Pag naliligo kayo? Hindi naman? Sigurado ka? Yung mga skin sa hindi na...
Wala naman po.
Wala naman?
Maraming beses namin naliligo.
Pero hindi lamang sa may baywalk sa Manila Bay na tinatawag nilang Boracay na maraming naliligo dahil mistulang beach resort din ang baybayin ng Baseco Compound sa may Tondo, Maynila na dating tambakan naman ng basura. Bago ka makapaligo, may entrance fee na sinisingil ang barangay. At sa kahabaan ng baybaying dagat ng Baseco ay ang hilera naman ng mga tagpi-tagping tent na for rent sa halagang 200 piso, mga tindahan ng pagkain at alak.
Kuya.
Ganito lang buhay namin dito sa Casino, sir eh.
Oh, paligo-ligo lang.
Paligo-ligo lang, wala eh. Wala mga hanap buhay, sir eh.
Di ba marumi ang tubig dito?
Hindi naman.
Ha?
Hindi naman.
Sapat lang.
Nagpatay pang
Hindi, pag marami lang ang tubig dito kung baha.
Ayun na yung basura yun.
Masayang naliligo ang mga bata't matanda kasama ang mga alagang aso at manok at walang pakialam sa nagkalat na basura sa paligid.
Ilang oras na kayo naliligo?
Ngayon lang po. Bago lang po kami.
Bago lang lublog yan.
Opo.
Ang ilang kabataan, mga basurang styrofoam na rin ang ginagamit na salbabida. Ang mga matatanda abala sa pagtagay ng alak habang nakabantay naman ang ilang pulis at kagawad ng barangay para maiwasan ang gulo.
Wala naman gulo?
Wala naman po. Peaceful naman po tayo.
Hanggang mamaya nang inom nyo yan.
Hindi, pag inom namin, sabay ligo.
Takbo sa dagat ulit.
Babad.
Babad ulit sa dagat. Wala ulit lasing mo.
Wala, nalalamig eh.
Tapos tira ulit.
Tira ulit, ganun lang.
At dahil sa tambak ng basura at napakaraming dumi sa tubig at sa baybayin, nagbabala ang ilang eksperto sa mga peligrong maaring idulot ng paliligo sa Manila Bay.
Kung maliligo ka dito, parang naligo ka na rin sa imbornal eh, di ba? So alam naman natin, lahat ng sakit makukuha dyan eh.
Hoy, ano ho ang mga sakit na maaring makuha sa paliligo sa Manila Bay, sa Boracay? At alam ba ninyo na may utos na po ang Supreme Court sa 13 ahensya ng gobyerno na linisin ang Manila Bay? Ano ba ang hakbang na ginawa po ng gobyerno sa rehabilitasyon at paglilinis ng Manila Bay? Bukas po yan sa Part 2 ng ating Kabayan Special Patrol.
This is dignity. This is a voice. This is safety.
This is education, prosperity. This is going to school every day.
This is power.
This is opportunity, literacy. This is hope. This is hygiene, security. This is a future. This is family,
Income. This is celebrating my baby's first birthday.
This is nourishment. This is life, freedom, time, equality, peace,
happiness.
This is the courage to be a leader in my community. This is transformation.
This is transformation.
This is transformation.
Water. It's life's most basic need. But there's a water crisis in our world right now. Seriously, a crisis. Nearly 1 billion people live without clean drinking water. It's happening all over the world, especially in developing areas of sub-Saharan Africa, Southeast Asia, and Latin America. It's a water crisis because it starts with water. But water affects everything. Education, health, poverty, and especially women and children. Let's look at a family caught in the water crisis. It's likely they live on less than $1 a day. When they're thirsty, they can't just turn on the faucet for a nice cold glass of water. They don't have a faucet. Instead, the women and children go off to collect water. Many walk up to 3 hours a day to the nearest swamp, pond, or river to gather water that's been sitting out in the open, exposed to all kinds of germs. Time spent gathering water is time they can't spend learning to read, write, earn an income, or take care of their family. Some women in sub-Saharan Africa spend more time collecting water than any other activity they do in the day. And the walk isn't just hard, it's dangerous. The women are alone and burdened with 40 pounds of water. Many get hurt. Sometimes they're even attacked. When they make it home, the little water they've collected isn't clean. Some families know their water is contaminated with germs that cause diarrhea, dehydration, even death. But what choice do they have? Kids, especially babies, are affected most by these germs. About every 19 seconds, a mother loses one of her children to a water-related illness. And each day, almost 1 billion people are living this way. Until they get a little help. The water crisis is solvable. There are solutions. Some are brand new and innovative, like water filtration systems. Some are age-old, like drilled or hand-dug wells. These solutions bring clean water much closer to the people who need it. A safe water project near a village restores hours each day to a person's life. This time, it's opportunity. It's freedom to go to school and get an education, to work or start a business, to raise a family. Africa alone could save 40 billion hours each year. That's the entire annual workforce of France. Clean water means less disease. That's less money spent on medicine, which means more money for books and school uniforms. And if the water project is built near a school, it can increase attendance, especially among young girls. The water crisis is vast, but we can solve it. Just $20 can provide one person with access to a clean water project in their village. And this will mean more than clean water. Because water changes everything.